Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AKER. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these annotations are coming from, in particular down here at 45 cents. But another very nice move on the charts part. Opening 30 minutes was pretty crazy, as you can see via this candle right here, and that's where the biggest volume came in. But after that, the price recovered nicely and is now just kind of doing some consolidating. So it wasn't nearly as exciting of a move yesterday where the price just made a huge move to the upside, but it's still maintaining the gains. And in some cases, while not as exciting, maintaining the gains can be just as healthy as any sort of other price action. So going forward, one of the new levels that seems to really have been established, and I did talk about this briefly in yesterday's video, but what I would call the ideal level of support is going to be this pink line right here, which is the famous 200 period simple moving average. Keyword being moving, so as time goes by, this line is going to move its way, sideways and eventually start to curl its way upwards. And that's why, yeah, ideally you would like to see the price stay above it, because if this pink line here can start to get an upwards curl to it and an upward slope to it, that implies that the overall trend is really starting to go in the bull's favor. And again, this is, if you have even just a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that, when that moving average does start to get an upward slope to it, that is a very good sign for the bulls and just the overall trend in general. So yeah, best case, definitely staying up above that pink line. Next level of support to keep an eye on would be the purple line down there, which is the younger brother of the 200 period. That right there is the 50 period simple moving average. So again, that level will continue to move its way upwards. So again, preferably stay above the pink line, but from the big picture of things, as long as the price can continue to hold up above that purple line, then the overall trend is still fully in the bull's favor. And you do have 45 cents down here. So I'm not going to say that level doesn't matter. It's just kind of not relevant right now, given the price is way up there. So keep an eye on these levels of support. As far as resistance, yeah, you have some up there at 54 cents, but in my opinion, at least, resistance levels really don't matter that much. And I say that because as long as the price keeps doing what it's been doing, and what has it been doing? Well, it's been doing this. As long as the price keeps on building these higher bases, and if you picture those as stair steps, then yeah, the overall chart will continue to take care of itself. And part of taking care of itself will be it'll break those levels of resistance. So focus on building higher lows and just sit back and let the chart do its thing. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.